reset server.
Whoever was the director and the editor on this one, they were on something. What's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq and you're not locked into KRXOVR Media. When I saw Deno tease this one on his Instagram, I was like, yeah, I gotta check this one out. And the fact that he's releasing more music, I'm just so excited. I really want to hear what he has to say on this one. I already see a glimpse of the concept of what he's doing. So you know what? I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Somebody save me, too many bad bees in the 80s.
This one is back because it has a drill sound to it. And for those who don't know, I think he was like referencing some of the old clips when he went viral.
Somebody save me, too many bad bees in the 80s.
Yeah, like that whole scene. If I can find it, I'll edit it into this video. I may not be able to find it, but that's actually an exact replica, I guess, of a scene that he did of a small freestyle on his Instagram a couple of years ago.
Somebody save me, too many bad bees in the 80s. I know that they hate me cause I got an AP or you got an APC AP. 5-man step when I'm walking in Harrods. I'm way too known, so go in the morning. Remember them days when my kickers were talking. I ran to the bag and somebody was calling. Now it's cooling.
Ooh, hold on. Whoever edited this one was on something. Heard it. And again, this is a reference to something that he did way back when he would have his friends, you know, tapping on the tables and everything.
Remember them days when my kickers were talking. I ran to the bag and somebody was calling. Now it's
That's
cooling.
cold.
It's cooling me. There's no stalling. No,
okay, so it is drill.
No stalling me. I gotta get rich, I gotta die trying. At 16, I'm so over 50. I don't care about drip, too tough, but drip too tough. Should I bust a 360? Drizzy is a one of a kind.
I like
one
the
of them
editing
guys who ain't not noticed. Try dragging me down when I'm doing my thing and I try to stay focused. I ain't got time for the whole.
Whoever was the director and the editor on this one, they were on something.
Try dragging me down when I'm doing my thing and I try to stay focused.
I'm happy to see him winning, yo.
Time for the hocus pocus, looking for the bag and I stay devoted. Here for a while, not here for the moment. Whole lot of friends, but I got more bonus. Drizzy is a one of a kind. I'm one of them guys who ain't not noticed. Try dragging me down when I'm doing my thing and I try to stay.
You know what? This is reminding me of H's video. Whichever it was, I'll probably put it on the screen or something. But it reminds you of one of the videos H did. It reminds you of like some of the Stormzy videos from a couple years back as well. I'm liking this direction.
Focused. I ain't got time for the hocus pocus. Looking for the bag and I stay devoted. Here for a while, not here for the moment. Whole lot of friends, but I got more bonus. Somebody save me. The industry wanna remake me. Too many man don't think they made me, but more time to struggle to try and replace me. Been minding my own, locked in my settings. Fessed up the whip like I'm some felon. Ends full of snakes, I might fly away. I'm feeling to dip like Harry and Meghan. Now it's cooling. It's cooling.
What I'm enjoying here is the fact that he's not trying to force himself to kind of match the drill culture while on a drill beat. The beat, I wish that it was maybe a little bit brighter. I feel like it still has a little bit of that ominous kind of vibe to it, which I guess in some regards it matches what he's talking about, but in other regards it's kind of conflicting just a little bit. But I like the direction. I like what he's trying to do with this. This actually kind of sounds almost like the intro to a project. I can hear this as like an intro, or maybe even the track after an intro.
I might fly away. I'm feeling to dip like Harry and Meghan.
But definitely the set pace.
It's cooling me. There's no stalling.
He uses vocals.
I'm with a mirror.
See the edit into the
There's no
blue.
stalling. No stalling me. I'm with a mirror. I'm a habibti. Would you ever mind if I gave you a pick me? Swiftly. How much for the meher? I'll drop 250. Drizzy is a one of a kind. I'm one of them guys who ain't not noticed. Try dragging me down when I'm doing my thing and I try to stay focused. I ain't got time for the hocus pocus. Looking for the bag and I stay devoted. Here for a while, not here for the moment. Whole lot of friends, but I got more bonus. Drizzy's a
I like how that flow, it was very minor, but the way that it matched the beat so well. I don't know what it is, but that particular moment in particular stood out to me. Not this. It's about to come. That was cool. That part, I don't know why. I wish that he used more of like his vocals, like ad libs or whatever. Like you can hear there's some small moments where you can kind of hear like a little bit of like a humming to it. I think that adds a lot more personality to the beat. Like that. Maybe it is there a lot more than I think.
Here for a while, not here for the moment. Whole lot of friends, but I got more bonus. Now it's cooling. There's no stalling. No stalling me. Now it's cooling.
I like it. It definitely feels like the intro to a project. it feels like the intro to a project. Like, it gives me that vibe. I'm guessing the project's gonna be called Boy Meets World. I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, this is calm. So in this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it. I'm giving this one an 8. I think that this song is another really good example of just how multifaceted and multidimensional Deno is as a person and as an artist. I think in some regards it does really well, in some other regards it slightly misses the mark, but overall it's still a very good song. Now, as somebody who really enjoys Deno's music in general, and especially as somebody who's been listening to his music for so long, this one doesn't exactly meet the levels of like something like his Next Up, for example, which I love and I know damn near word for word, but it also still shows that he can hang with the modern sound and the modern artist. So that's why I think this one is probably meant to be a little bit more of like a teaser, it's like a project or something. Again, I really could see this one being the intro. I'm assuming that Boy Meets World, which is what was throughout the whole video on their jumpers, I didn't say jumper, on their hoodies, so I'm from America, right? But even in the video, right, I'm assuming that's probably going to be the name of the project. I'm assuming the song that he did with Chunks is probably going to be on that project somewhere in the middle or something. But overall, from the top, his flows here, they were okay. Nothing crazy, nothing wrong. But I think that it matched what he did on the beat so well in terms of like his lyrics. He really tried to tell a story with it, and he tried to talk about some of the experiences that he had throughout his life and some of the ways in which people switched up on him and all those little things. I just feel like he's done that on other songs better. But I do think that the beat kind of allows me to not focus too much on that. I think that it could have did a little bit more at times, and I do think again that if it had more of those moments where his voice was underneath his like rapping, I guess, right, it would have done a little bit better for me. But overall, again, a really good song, really good beat. It really makes you want to hear whatever it is he has coming for us on this project. And actually, my thoughts on this one are kind of scattered around. I'm usually a little bit more methodical with how I talk about it, but that's just really the way I feel about the track. Like, it's an 8 across the board. Everything did good, nothing did exceptional. And I know that some people are probably gonna screw up their face at the more commercialized sound and everything. Listen, man, it is what it is. At the end of the day, the genre is taking a life of its own. Artists are finding ways to kind of incorporate it in their own ways. At the end of the day, Deno is not an artist who shied away from talking about some of his experiences, some of the darker experiences, some of the more kind of rough and tumble experiences. So he isn't necessarily 100,000% super duper off brand for drill per se. I think it's going to be a matter of how he approaches it, and I think that's where the beat here didn't really work out too. I think that the beat was a little too gritty, a little too dark for his particular style. And you know, maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm not. I think that maybe a beat more like an Ice song or like a Central C kind of beat would have matched him a little bit more. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, and as always, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all, but until next time, peace.
Okay.